I was just working on our taxes and thought, every year I shop around for the most budget-friendly tax filing options. What if I just dropped my findings in a video? Good news is a lot of the options are free, but not all the free options will work for you. Depending on if you have a small business, if you make more than a certain level of income, if the IRS wakes up on the wrong side of the bed. So here's the top most budget-friendly ways to file your taxes this year. A couple quick caveats. These are filing options, but I'm not a CPA, so I have no idea if one option is more effective in getting the highest tax return over another option, nor will I provide any information that may help if you're audited. Also, for the most part, this doesn't take into consideration state filing. We're mostly just talking federal taxes here. And last thing, I haven't used all of these. I'm merely conveying options, and I'll mention the ones that I have used. But keep in mind with all these options, if your tax situation is super complicated, maybe just a CPA is better for you. Let's get into it. Number one, hit up the IRS directly for your tax filing. If you look at the IRS website, they have IRS Free File, using the IRS's guided preparation. This can be used for simple returns by anyone making less than $73,000 in annual gross income. Now, filing directly with the IRS is option number one. The next four services are very similar in terms of what they claim to offer, with some small differences in price and the tax help that you can get while you're preparing. But the last two are very intriguing to me, so stick around. Option two is Turbotax. You knew Turbotax was going to be on this list, and when you heard me say it, you probably subconsciously thought, free for free. They do have the free version, which is only for very simple tax returns. They have Deluxe, which goes into your taxes in more depth, with the guaranteed maximum refund. That's $39 right now. And they have Premium, which is specifically built for investors, freelancers, and small business owners. That's $89 right now. In addition, TurboTax has some options where you can get tax filing assistance or even full service tax filing, ranging from free to $359 if you have a tax expert do all of the filing for you. I've used TurboTax before, and generally it's been a good experience. Just know what your taxes require going into it. What a pun. That's the company that owns TurboTax. Just know what your taxes require going into it so that you know exactly what you owe as a result of filing through them. There's nothing worse than thinking it's going to be free and then finding out it's not. Number three, H&R Block. H&R Block has a bunch of options that are very similar to TurboTax. Free online covers simple returns. Great for students, unemployment income, W-2 employees, and it covers the child tax credit. Deluxe gets you a little bit more, like itemized deductions and childcare expenses for $35. Premium focuses more into rental income, investments, and crypto for $55. And self-employed gives you the ability to claim business expenses and is great for those gig economy workers. All for $85 right now. Plus, for an extra $40, it gets you unlimited help from a tax expert online. Number four, TaxAct. TaxAct is very similar to the prior two, but a little bit cheaper in its tiers. And speaking of tiers, am I the only one that shed a few of them this tax season? Let me know in the comments down below. With TaxAct, of course, there's Free File. This is for the super basic return. There's Deluxe, which helps with filing with loans and kids for $25. Premier will get you a little bit more in depth with investments for $35. Self-employed will get you what you need for small business and 1099 work for $65. And for a limited time, each option comes with free tax help from an online tax expert. Number five, TaxAct. I already did that one. Number five, TaxSlayer. Again, very similar tiers, but even cheaper than the prior services. There's Simply Free for the most basic returns. Classic for $20, which gets you everything that you need to handle your deductions and credits. There's Premium for $40, which gets you help with the Tax Pro. And then there's Self-Employed for $50, which again is good for small business and 1099 workers. Now for the more interesting tax filing options, number six, Ramsey Smart Tax. This is through Ramsey Solutions and is actually powered by TaxSlayer. They have two options, SmartTax Classic and SmartTax Premium. SmartTax Classic gets you everything that you need, including self-employed filing for a low $20. SmartTax Premium gets you everything in Classic plus priority tax support and a free financial coaching session after filing, all for $40. Ramsey Smart Tax is actually who we filed our taxes through last year, and it was a great experience, so that's who we're doing it through this year as well. And number seven, Cashapp Taxes. Now this one is especially intriguing to me. If you have a Cashapp account, you can file your taxes through them for free, federal and state. And in their frequently asked questions, they mention that there's no hidden fees and guaranteed the best return regardless if you have a simple or complex return. No tiers to choose from when filing, just free, easy, and simple. Cashapp Taxes used to be Credit Karma. A friend of mine used Credit Karma to file his taxes several years in a row and was happy with them every time. So I'm guessing it's a similar experience. All the links are in the description down below if you want to use any of these services yourself, including a couple of affiliate links, some of which actually provide some extra bonuses. Now excuse me as I need to go finish filing my own taxes.